What's going on, guys? Beastly Gamer here. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to talk about the Xbox, and namely the Xbox One. There's going to be a lot of news coming out of E3. Probably the Xbox Scorpio. Get over here! We're going to see all kinds of stuff concerning the Xbox One and what Microsoft's plans are for the future of their flagship console. I'm quite honestly excited about it. The Xbox One is a great console, guys. It really is. Do they have the games on it that I play the most? No, but they do have great games. For me, probably the best game I've played on the Xbox One, honestly, is Ori and the Blind Forest. It's a game that you can't play anywhere else. It's a really, really fun experience. I love the story. I love the animation. I love the crafting of the world. It was just really awesome. Shooters are shooters to me. You know, Halo is great. It's never been an awesome game to me. And of course, you know, they've got a few exclusives that I really enjoy. State of Decay is awesome. It's another one of those great games. It's only on Xbox. Dead Rising 3 to me is pretty crappy. Titanfall is a great game. But for the most part, I'm looking forward to games like the new Gears and seeing what the future of the Xbox One is at E3. But there's been some relatively new news about the Xbox One, and we're going to talk about that now. I'll drop a link in the description. Xbox One just cut its price, and you almost certainly should not buy one. Yesterday, on June 1st, Microsoft announced that they were slashing the price of the Xbox One another $50, down to $300. That's now technically $50 cheaper than the PlayStation 4 and matches the base price of the Wii U, which is insane. The Xbox One is a great system. $300 is a great deal for one, and a very solid base price moving forward. And you definitely should not buy one. Not yet, anyway. Why? Because we're 2 weeks away from E3, during which Microsoft is almost sure to announce at least one new type of Xbox One, a slim version of the console, and may very well announce a second, the codenamed Scorpio version of the console due out in 2017, meant to be 4K, more powerful than the current model, and even more muscular than the rumored upgraded PlayStation 4 Neo. It is extremely unwise to purchase an Xbox One or PlayStation 4 right now before we have more information about these new upcoming models. Even if in the end you still want a regular Xbox One because $300 is still the cheapest option, the smart move is to wait and at least see what's coming. Yes, everything is sort of open secret now, but we don't have exact specs on these new consoles, nor prices. What this price drop does indicate is that the Xbox One Slim will almost certainly be at least $350, as Microsoft would not have the original system and the Slim system at the same price point. It's a little weird to announce this price cut ahead of time, as I'm guessing maybe Microsoft wants to snag a few prospective customers who aren't following all these new console rumors, but maybe also they'd rather not announce the price cut on the stage, as it could take away from the debut of their other new consoles. I think the Slim is worth waiting for because I genuinely can't think of another console that needs a Slim unit more. Not since the original Xbox, maybe. The Xbox One is a monster, and the Beastly Gamer does agree with that. It's an enormous VCR-like device with a giant power brick and a capacity to single-handedly heat my entire apartment by itself. And despite all this, mine still has a puny 500GB hard drive that I filled up a year and a half ago, and of course, it's a bit less powerful than the PlayStation 4 to top it all off. I love the controller, I love the games, but the physical Xbox itself, blah. I don't know if the Xbox One Slim will fix all the system's issues, but it's worth waiting to find out. If a Slim can be smaller, cooler, and have a large hard drive, to me, that would certainly be worth an extra $50. Thankfully, the original Xbox One has not been plagued with red ring of death issues like the 360, so there's no urgency for the Slim to, quote, cure, end quote, some endemic problem with the base model, but it still might be a much better system for not that much more money. The Xbox Scorpio is another animal entirely. I'm still not 100% sure Microsoft will actually announce it at E3, because the story is that they didn't actually want to, but Sony's more powerful PlayStation 4.5/PS4K/Neo will almost certainly be revealed at E3. And new leaks have more or less proven the existence of the Scorpio, so Microsoft really isn't in control of their own narrative anymore. With the price cut to $300, it seems like the new Xbox One Scorpio, released in, say, fall 2017, will be at least $400. My suggestion for Microsoft has always been to forget this whole, quote, half console, end quote, idea, and simply brand the Scorpio as a new backwards compatible system. If it really delivers 4 times the performance of the Xbox One, I don't think it's too bold a claim to say it's a new generation console. But what all this means to the consumer is that buying an Xbox One now, just because the price got cut, is probably the last thing you should do. If after we hear about the Slim and the Scorpio and the $300 Xbox One is still the most appealing because you really want to save that $50 to $100, go for it. But otherwise, I would highly consider waiting for one of the newer models. Down the road, you may regret that you didn't. I 100% agree with this article. This is real economics, man. Save your money right now, save it. You don't know what this Slim is going to be. You know, I really don't have any reason to buy another Xbox One, but if they create one that doesn't have this giant power brick that you have to move your entertainment center to slide behind, if the console, I mean, because honestly, it's as big as my PlayStation 3. I'm talking the old PS3 that came out in 2006. It's huge. And for a newer generation console, next to the PlayStation 4, you just don't think they came out in the same year. Now, if they add more hard drive capacity, that's going to be awesome, because like the guy in this article, mine is filled up too. You know, I'm happy I installed the 2 terabyte in my PS4, but honestly, that thing is filled up now. I think a refinement of the Xbox One controller would be fine, but to be totally honest, I mean, I had to flip-flop on this. I said this way back in 2014 that I think the PS4 controller is better. I think as far as ergonomics goes, I think that the PlayStation 4 controller feels better in the hand, but let me just say this. My Xbox One controller is never broken. My analog sticks work fine. The triggers work fine. The buttons never stick. It feels great. The PlayStation 4 controllers are giving me problem after problem after problem. I've had to order parts from third-party sellers to repair my controllers and make videos about it. So I'm looking forward to E3 and seeing what Microsoft has to offer with this new Xbox One or Xbox Ones. It sounds like there's going to be 2 of them. I'm excited about the future. I'm excited about what these consoles are going to be able to do. But like the article states, I do believe you guys should just hold off on buying an Xbox One right now. That $300 price point is for suckers. And of course, there's going to be some mothers and grandmothers and even fathers that go out there and see the Xbox One brand new for $300, and they're going to say, wow, this thing used to cost $500, let me grab it, that's a deal. And then later on in the month, there's going to be a slim model, probably for a few dollars more, that does a lot more and has higher capacity. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you going to get the $300 Xbox One, or are you going to wait till after E3? I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give a thumbs up, show support for the channel. Leave your comment in the comment section below. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe now. I'm the Beastly Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time.